Okay, your homework. I'm going to grade it just by having you guys look at the graphs. So you should be looking at other people's graphs. And I actually just entered all the equations from your homework for numbers 3, 4, 9, 12, 13, and 14, all in Desmos. We're going to do two at a time. So these two lines are problem number 3. The lines are parallel. The graph should look like this. The answer is no solution because they never intersect. Okay, so just make sure that the y-intercepts are correct and they rise and run 1. That's number 3. Number 4. You had to isolate y for this bottom equation, and when you did, hopefully you saw that they intersected here at 1, 3. Okay, on the next page, number 9, you were to graph this guy, which is a horizontal line with a slope of 0 and doesn't rise and run. It just runs as much as it wants. It doesn't rise at all. And the other graph that it was attached to that one was y equals 3x plus 2, which begins at 2 and rises 3 and runs 1. Well, see, it already jumped out that they intersect right there at the y-axis. So you're looking for this line and this line to get problem number 9 right. Okay, I'm going to turn those off, and now I'm going to turn on problem number 12. They are actually going to end up being the same line. Look how it changes colors very slightly. See how it's changing colors? That means you're actually graphing the same line, and they actually intersect at infinite solutions. So just make sure the graphs are right. They start at 10 and they go down 1, right 1, and they are actually the same line. And these two are the same line, so they have infinite solutions. Okay, next one, y equals 4x minus 3 and y equals x plus 6. They actually intersect right there, which is 3, 9. This is number 13. Y equals 4x minus 3 and y equals x plus 6. So the lines have to be correct, and they have to intersect here at 3, 9. Okay, number 14 is y equals, let me shut these off, y equals x plus 5 is that line, and y equals 2x plus 10 is that line, and you can see it jumped way off your graph. And if you were savvy about this, if you were smart, you realize that you actually had to scale your graph by 2s to get it to fit. And when you did, you would see that they intersect at 15, 20. Okay, so out of the 6 problems that they got wrong, you guys are allowed to miss 1 only. If you got 1 or less wrong, you get a 5. If you miss 2 graphs, you got a 4. And if you miss anything more than that, you have a 3, which means you can do your fixes. And actually hang on to your homework. Don't turn it in. Do your fixes first, then turn in your homework. So again, if you have fixes to do the fixes first, then turn in your homework. If you got a 5 and you're done with it, you can put it in the gray due today tray.